Alrighty. Schmeling says we're going to start here, so we're going to start here. Okay. So tomorrow you got a formative assessment. It's a little bit longer than a normal formative assessment that we've had in this class. It will be a front and a back that you have to do tomorrow, just merely for spatialness of graphing and curve fitting, that kind of a thing. That's the only reason that it's not on one side of one page. Okay, right? Still get corrections. Yep. Don't be. I say this because I don't want you to be freaked out tomorrow when you get the formative and there's a staple in it. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Then a week from today, we will be taking our summative. Okay. Summative will include graphing, sines and cosines, and curve fitting. Okay. So that will all be included in the summative. Okay. Yesterday we did not get to this one at the tail end, but we asked you to graph them. You should have them graphed right now or by now, or we just had write a cosine curve to fit each set of data. Okay, all right. So let's look at Honolulu first. I'll do Honolulu in blue. Okay. High temperature of Honolulu. I got 88.7. Low temperature of Honolulu, I got 80.1. Yes? Okay. So that would give me a spread there of 8.6. Yes? Which would give me an amplitude then of Honolulu at 4.3. Which means my middle at Honolulu would be at 84.4. Because that's the middle.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Low plus amplitude is the middle. High minus amplitude is the middle. Okay. Start. You want to start it up. You want to do a positive cosine curve, or you want to do a negative cosine curve? Positive one. So that means 8 is going to then be our start. So Honolulu should have y equals 4.3 times pi over 6 times x minus 8 plus 84.4. I would also accept negative 4.3 pi over 6 minus 1 plus 84.4. If you started it at the low. Okay. Chicago, I got a high. We'll do Chicago in pink.
Was that cosine or sine?
Oops, I forgot that whole thing, didn't I?
No.
You should probably put in cosine there, shouldn't I? For Chicago, I got a high of 83.7. I got a low of 29. Oh, 83.7 minus 29. 54.7? No, that's my rate. That's my spread. Okay. Then I got to divide that by 2, and then I got to add 29 to it. So I got 56.35. Okay, yep. So my middle is at, my amplitude is 27.35, and my middle is at 56.35. Okay, so that one would be y equals 27.35 cosine of pi over 6 x minus 7 plus 56.35. I would also accept a negative 27.35, and instead of minus 7, it would be minus 1. I would not, however, accept any sine curves or sine graphs for that one, because it said make a cosine. Yes, sir. You would make the a value here be negative. Yes. Yep. So that's what I was just saying. On both of these, if you went negative 4.3 or negative 27.35, then this minus 8 and this minus 7 would both become minus 1s. Everything else, though, Seamus, stays exactly the same. Good? All right. Today, what's going to happen is, I should shrink this up just a little bit. You are going to need some kind of a device Oops. Okay? Because what you're going to do is you are going to research some city in the world. Now, I don't care what city you choose. I really and honestly don't. However, there are some cities out there, like cities kind of close to the equator, where their temperature range is only like 1 degree the entire year. Like the whole spread in their temperature is like 1 degree. So it doesn't make for a very fun graph. Okay? Right? Just so you know. What you're going to do with that is you're going to pick any city in the world. You're going to research somehow, either on your phone or on your Chromebook, you're going to come up with the average monthly temperature for that city. Literally, pick a city in the world, like somewhere wherever you want to go, and Google that city average monthly temperature, and it'll pop up. Okay? You're going to create a scatter plot for your information. This is what a scatter plot looks like. You can either do it vertically or you can do it horizontally. Don't care. Okay? Then you're going to make a sinusoidal function to fit your data, meaning you're going to come up with either a sine curve or a sine function or a cosine function for that city based off of its weather data. Okay? Then you're going to graph that on top of your scatter plot. And then you're going to make a poster of this. I got to get your paper yet here too. You're going to make a poster of it that includes your scatter plot, your function, your table, and what A, B, C, and D mean in terms of it. So if I go back to this Honolulu and Chicago, okay, what those mean, let's talk about what those mean. Okay, what does A mean in terms of Honolulu or Chicago? Okay, think about that one. Your B's are all going to be the same. Okay, your B is always going to be pi over 6. Okay, because it's 12 years. And so your period is always 12. Okay. What's C going to mean? Well, so if you're using a cosine curve, that means that's the hottest month. Or if you're using a negative cosine curve, it's the coldest month. Or if you're using a sine curve, it's the average month, right? Okay. What does D mean? D is not the start, no. That'd be your average yearly temperature then, right? And that would be the average temperature during the year. Okay? Right? So you got all of that to do. You're going to do this individually. When you're done, you're going to come up. We have colored pencils. We've got rulers. We've got all the stuff that you need up here for you. When you're done, you're going to come up and you're going to grab a piece of painter's tape, and we're sick of looking at just blank walls. Okay? You're going to post it somewhere in the room. Okay? Just please do not post it on a whiteboard because we will need that space at some point in time. But you can go above the whiteboards in the back. You can, if you want to step up on a chair, you can go up on the upper ledge up there. You can go up here. You can plaster the whole entranceway, whatever you want. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns, clarifications? Okay, start your research.